The following program contains adult language, descriptions of fantasy violence, and a general lack of skill, talent, and quality. Audience discretion is advised.
Last time on Party of 5e.
Arlo, so you have been asked to go to the hot springs to help Beetle. Aust, you are at the mill. The mill is on fire. And we all see Fox, who is helping a couple of these archers. Lukthaen, you guys are hanging out at the treasury. Lukthaen turns around and just, along with everyone else, just kind of looking up to see what might show up.
And now, the continuation.
Let's roll for initiative.
Like for real?
Okay.
For real, for real.
Oh, do I? I'm not part of this, though.
You are not part of that, currently.
Ooh. Well, do you want to roll just in case you enter the scene? Oh, you're hanging out at the treasury regardless, right?
Until someone comes and gets you.
Yeah, until until relieved.
You know what? Roll for me anyway, just in case. Just in case. Just a thought. I mean,
I'm first.
Oh.
what do you got?
24.
24. Oust.
I got an 11. Lukthaen, what do you want to do?
Arlo.
Read my book.
6.
Kids are from
Fox.
spells.
Yeah.
11 as well.
I think I'll take a short rest while I'm over here.
So, to recap. Lukthaen and 2 guards still at the treasury. We have 6 guards, Lukthaen, Aust, and an elvish mage out in front. We got Fox and 2 archers on the right side of the right side roof. You got Kudrick and 2 archers left side roof. We have got Arlo and Beetle posted up just on the inside of the door. Fayal is invisible and back with the peoples. All we need now is the star of the show.
No.
All right, so as you guys are posted up, everyone kind of watching the sky, you're hearing these giant bats of wings, and then you hear this enormous roar, just roar. It echoes throughout the cavern, it echoes throughout this area of the mountains. And then out in front of the keep, about probably 20 feet in front of the line of guards, a blue dragon is front and center. What you do notice about this, given your now experience with dragons, it is smaller than the dragon than the green ghost dragon that you have encountered. It is smaller than the red dragon you initially encountered, but obviously much bigger than the wormling, the shadow dragon, the deep dragon that you all encountered previously. So it's mid. It's very, but yes, this is a young blue dragon, and it is peed off about something. So it drops front and center, and is just kind of eyeballing all of you guys, and then the elvish mage, he is the first one up. And he just goes for it. He shoots a flame bolt at it, and it does only a teensy bit of damage. It does about 2 damage. Not that obviously a dragon is quite hardy and quite resilient. That puts Kudrick and his archers. I'm just going to roll for all of their attacks at once. So these guys are +4 and +6 respectively. these guys, these are professionals. Let me get bumping the mic there. Yeah, not a D12 this time. Let me find this guy. All right, so Kudrick and his archers, they're just gonna get after it. That is, not great. I got a nat 1, an 8, and a 14. The 8 becomes a 12, which doesn't work. But the dirty 20 hits for that is 3d8 with Kudrick's giant crossbow. So that is 12 and 19 damage. This blue dragon, not a fan that these archers just went ahead and fired at him. So being slightly elevated, and the dragon couldn't be bothered to actually put a hand on them, he's just going to blast them with his lightning breath. And they are going to make some dexterity saves. Lots of failures. 1 saves and 2 fail. That is going to be a lot of damage. 2 of the 2 archers next to Kudrick are they are both dead. And Kudrick is not having a good day. So he is blasted back. 2 of those archers, they're gone. They're just gone immediately. With that being said, it is Fox and your archers. What would you like to do?
Man, and the gift of the chromatic dragon does not work on my ranged weapons. So it's simple or martial.
A
So
longbow's not a simple weapon?
no. So that's
Guess not. Yeah.
yeah, so okay. We're just gonna go after oh god, the dragon. It's gonna be so scary. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's 12.
12 to hit. Does not hit. These other 2 guys, they are going to fire. Ooh, one's going to hit. One is not going to hit. Or at least it doesn't do much. So he's going to get his D8. That's only 2 damage.
You don't have a light crossbow, do you?
I do not.
Okay. So now Lukthaen and his guards are going to make their attacks. So
Does the dragon move up to us, or is it still at a distance?
It's still about 20-ish feet away. And when the archers fired, and when he went to go blast him with his breath weapon, you can see he did kind of like take a step into it. So he's probably at this point more like 15 feet away from you guys. So these, the guards, just to let you know, the guards, they all have these long spears.
Great.
And then, of course, Lukthaen with his now acid-imbued halberd.
Very nice.
So they all have some reach, obviously, but you'll have to step into it a little bit.
Yeah, I got you.
Currently at this point. Okay?
Understood.
So, Lukthaen is going to take, as a guard captain, he is going to take 2 attacks. Let me double check. And I know I gave it to you guys, but stand by. I know this is going to be the sloggy part.
The weapon deals an extra 1d4 damage.
Brilliant, thank you. You knew exactly what I was looking at. Okay. Okay. So he's going to go ahead and take both of his attacks. Not great. That is a 5 and an 8 respectively. So he is gonna, he's gonna step in. He's gonna try to kind of hack and stab with his halberd, and it is not going to. He only has to step in 5 feet because he's got a 10-foot reach, and he misses with his both of his attacks. His 2 guards, that's better. They're both going to get. There's 3 guards. I said right.
Yeah, we each have 3.
Yeah. So they're all going to hit. Actually, they're all going to hit with their spears for. Let's see. That's for 12 damage total. Where are we? And then that means it's Aust and his guard's turn.
Great. So I'm gonna step 5 feet in.
Yep.
I'm gonna use my channel divinity to make my vow of enmity on this creature, give myself advantage on all attacks.
Yep.
And then not gonna swing great. That's gonna be a 11 to hit.
It is not going to hit.
Great. So then I'm going to use I don't have a bonus action. So that's what I got.
Okay, yeah. So obviously this, in addition to being rather resilient and kind of ducking and diving, you guys aren't really able to get many hits on the archers. Sorry, the guards are going to go with you. That's 1 hit, and that's going to be for 4 damage also.
Man, we really got to steal our nerves here. This is.
All right. Now it is Arlo and/or Beetle's turn. What would you like to do in this case?
Okay, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
Ooh.
There we go.
And I'm gonna put it right on top of the dragon.
Yeah, you are.
And
Here we go.
Now Druid's gonna Druid. Come on.
and then
Bring it.
for my bonus action, I'm gonna use the gift of the chromatic dragon on my what's it called? On my sling. But so for the moonbeam, it says when he starts his turn or he enters it. Does that mean it attacks on his turn or my turn?
Can you read it for me?
When a creature enters the spell area for the first time or it starts its turn there, it's engulfed it and goes leave.
So you have to move it. If it moves, you'll have to move it.
Yeah, but when I first cast it, does it automatically hit or do I wait for his turn?
The first little bit I think covers that. It's like you are
Yeah,
putting it on
you're-
him,
you're-
it
yeah.
takes the damage.
Yeah, you're casting it, so it's gonna get that first one. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
It's a little ambiguous, but yeah, you cast it. But if it's gonna stay there, it's gonna take it again.
Yes. Okay.
But this is a large creature still, right? So
Indeed.
it takes up, like even if it moves a little bit into us,
It'd still kinda be in it, yeah.
That's 7 radiant damage.
Okay.
2d10.
Sorry.
He did
Sorry.
Just roll better than before.
It wasn't better. 7.
Okay.
Oh,
It was
It's fine.
it was
It's
destined.
fine.
Yeah.
All right. And that was your action, right?
Yes, that was my action.
Because you pulled the plug on the sling, right?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
bonus action.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Reading words. Okay. Let's see. What can Beetle do currently? Okay, she is going to hold her action. Fayal is chilling out with the townsfolks. Back up to Lukthaen. Lukthaen, you're still doing your thing.
I guess.
Why don't
Is
you?
Rom giving me any data? Am I?
So Rom is still chilling. So
He's
flying around outside.
the whole
right?
time.
Yeah.
He took too long to get back to me, and he wasn't going to help me do what I wanted him to help me do.
Right.
So I just said, go back, it's fine. It's all for the plot. We get it, Rom. You got this. But yeah, so he's just circling around, and I would be, because I'm very passive right now. I'm sure if there was a major battle going on, I would hear it.
Yes, definitely. That's what I was going to say. So you obviously start to hear the commotion with Rom circling outside. He is definitely letting you know in whatever way he knows, shit's popping off, right?
We know a word for dragon.
It's
Right.
It's getting real.
Fuck.
Right. He's just yo. So you're very aware that a dragon has touched down. He is engaged with all the fighters here. What would you like to do at this point, knowing what you know now?
Yeah. So what are the guards doing?
So the guards that were with you, they're just helping you to do whatever. Maybe occasionally, kind of maybe looking out the window, or looking out the door, or whatever, just trying to see what's going on. But they're still going to hang with you.
Okay. So I think there's a sequence of thoughts in my head.
Okay.
Pretty sure that the dragon was the major threat, that there's no subplots here. So, knowing that the dragon is way over there and my job was to keep the treasury safe,
Okay.
I now have shifted my focus to try to kill the thing that could endanger the treasury.
Sure.
And I think that's now how before, protecting it meant staying here. I think now it means go help everyone else and just, see if I can help reduce the threat. So I'm going to haul ass towards the noises and the screaming and the shit.
Very good. So you are going to hoof it. These guards are going to follow suit. You have got... you have probably got about 100 feet from the treasury to the entrance of the keep.
Okay.
So that's what you got to cover in whatever way that you can. Are you able to do anything about that presently?
No, dashing, it's going to take me 2 rounds to get there. So I'll just the old-fashioned way.
Yep,
I have to
just
get
hoof it.
over there, yeah.
All right. So you and the guards are trucking it. Again, this elvish... I had fighter, but...
I could use my movement the next round and be within, fighting range.
Yeah.
So it should only take me this round to get within fighting.
Yeah. Got it. All right. So
firebolt range.
I'll be 40 feet away from the ship.
Yeah. Cool. So this elvish mage is also going to give it a firebolt.
Every time you say elvish mage, I think of Bestis Mensch from The Office.
Yeah, that's good.
He is our Bestis Mensch right now.
You know what? He is actually going to do...
Cast an actual spell.
Yeah.
Use some resources.
Yeah.
Fake NPC, let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah, most def.
When the DM starts killing the DM. It's like, oh shit, you guys are doing 4 damage around.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about no damage around with advantage.
No, it's actually, it's the NPCs that are doing
Brutal.
the 4 damage around.
Brutal.
Okay.
I've just
Arlo
got
did some
all
stuff.
of the d20s just sitting next to me now. We're just
Yes.
gonna try one every
Yeah,
turn.
do a
Just-
different one.
Yeah,
Do a better one.
just
Oh.
do a better one.
Still a 4? Okay. No, this one's this one also.
Jail. Straight to jail.
Straight to jail.
Also,
You
jail.
still could you?
It's a 6.
Yeah.
Undercook the fish.
Believe it or not, jail.
All right. Believe it or not, jail.
Overcooked chicken. Also jail.
Right. Yes. So this guy, he's not going to dick around with those little fucking cantrips. He is going to go ahead and cast Fireball.
Hell yeah.
Right on this thing for 36 fire damage.
Thank goodness.
More powerful mage than I am.
So
You
that
got some stuff
means.
to learn.
Yeah, I really do.
So that means it is Kudrick that he is going to go ahead and use his ballista on this thing again.
Just stay down,
Really
bro.
like
Just
that.
stay down.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's a nice
We do not back down. But if it fucking hits, that's a nat 20. So that'll
Oh, there.
So that is not
Save
a,
the town.
Yeah.
Crowd goes ballistic.
oh, I see what you did there. So that will then become not 3, but 6,
five.
but 60-10.
Wow.
60 tens.
60-10.
600 damage.
Do it.
That is for 34 damage.
Wow.
Okay, that's a good roll. But basically average.
Yeah,
Your own dragon.
not yet. I just like, oh shit, I should have typed it, but whatever. So,
Just add a 1 to
34.
the. Yeah.
yeah.
And just the little down button 34 times.
Hilarious.
Yeah, so finally,
I feel like
one of these huge ballista bolts finally just makes contact. This dragon is obviously not feeling this, so what he is going to do is he is going to go ahead and he is gonna just kind of bat his wings and kind of come off the ground once and just kind of fly away, and it looks like he's gonna do like a almost like a a flyby. There we go. He's gonna buzz the tower. So he's gonna go ahead and take aim at that side of the wall again. And let's see if Kudrick is able
I'll do some
pass
booster.
that. Actually, Kudrick did pretty good.
Kudrick is a beast right now.
Yeah. He is. He's on fire. No. So he obviously sees this coming from quite a ways away, and he just kind of, instead of standing up there, he just kind of hops to the next section down, the next floor down. And he's able to avoid the lightning breath of the dragon as he flies by. It's going to take a little bit of falling damage just as he kind of, so he takes about 4 falling damage as he kind of doesn't fall too well onto that. And sir, now it is Fox and your archer's turns is.
Yep. So inspired. Oh my god. that
So
would've been really
again, the dragon kind of targeted that side of the building, and it kind of circled around, and then it looks like it's trying to come right back at you guys. So you should have a clear shot.
What'd you roll outside of the tray?
19.
It's on the table.
Plus, great.
On the table, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you don't have to
26
not
to
count
hit.
that because it didn't go in the tray.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So the archers, while you're doing that, the other 2 archers, they loose their arrows. They both miss as the dragon is flying through the air. What do you got?
I had 7. The other thing is probably no takesies backsies, but I realized that this is a technically different combat, right?
Yeah.
Since we did roll initiative again.
Correct.
I didn't do my Dread Ambusher
Oh.
deal last turn.
Do you have like the hunter's mark thing going on, or?
I made Fail invisible, which I thought would be useful.
That's for the plot, I guess.
You don't know.
I know.
Yeah, we still don't really know how people are reacting to dragonborn people after this town is going to be
and
attacked.
also,
So.
I don't know
Valid
You
point.
know?
Somewhere around.
if we gon' die.
All right.
No.
He needs to carry on. I have a bracer now, a sisterhood bracer. He is my
It's a responsibility.
top priority.
Sponsored Belarus.
Okay. That's all you got?
Yep.
I guess.
Since I didn't take
okay.
advantage of that red ambusher last turn.
All right, so Lukthaen and his three, man. Let's do a different one. Lukthaen and his. Get Lukthaen around. So Lukthaen and his three are going to. That's lots of failures. So there's gonna be 2 misses. Lukthaen's gonna hit. Let's see. So one guard is going to get 1 damage. Hey, something.
Kind of.
And then Lukthaen gets both of Lukthaen's attacks are going to
They
hit.
don't add their dex or their strength or anything.
It is a +3 to hit for their spear attack, and a 4 and a 1 is not going to do it anyway.
I mean, like to the damage rolls though.
Say again.
Normally there's like a
let's
bonus.
see. It's 1d6 + 1. So it's not
Not great.
great.
Mm.
Oh, that would have been 2.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Good call.
that's double.
Right?
Yeah.
It is. Not wrong.
Work at a math place. So.
Okay. So Lukthaen is going to get. He got his hits in. That is for 1d10s. That is 8 plus 7 plus. So 10 total damage. So this dragon is obviously looking pretty fucked up. After it got hit a couple of times with the arrow, so it dropped down again, and that's when Lukthaen and his guards were able to get its swipes. Aust and
So it dropped down in our area.
yeah, so
okay.
it kind of dropped right down. It figured the archers aren't much of a threat. So
I have with Polar Master. Anytime it enters my range, I get an opportunity attack. So I'm
Cool.
gonna take that now.
do it
Dude.
or not.
No, a 13 to hit. No,
It does not hit.
so I'm gonna use my. So it's now my turn.
Your turn proper.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take my bonus action and use my gift of the chromatic dragon
Okay.
to infuse my glaive with fire.
Okay.
And so what that's going to look like is my glaive, since I guess we're canonically saying that they're engulfed in whatever, so it's just going to be bright blue flames is what it's going to turn into.
Sweet.
And then come back and then just be having that kind of reddish sheen to it.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Whoever
And
came
so,
up with that is
yeah.
fucking
Right.
right.
I'm gonna steal that.
That's my IP.
This should hit. It's going to be a 21.
It definitely hits.
Do it. Do it a good one.
So that is going to be 11 plus 2 fire damage.
Okay.
So 13 total. And then I'm using my bonus action. So I'm gonna take at it. I'll be taking a high guard, so I've been stabbing at it.
Okay.
Use my bonus action to now. No, I use my bonus action to do
Yeah.
the gift. Okay, no, can't do that this turn. I've got so many things I can do now.
Right.
So then that'll be my turn.
All right.
Cut that out, me looking like an idiot.
Right. All right. So you took a hit on it. It was pretty gnarly.
Mm-hmm.
But it is not looking great. But it is currently Arlo's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move my beam to where it's at right now.
Okay.
12.
Nice.
Sweet. Damage or to hit? Okay.
Oh, yes.
Is there a
it should be.
saving throw involved?
Oh.
Yeah, that should be a save, right? What's the
Actually,
save?
yes. Save 12. And if not, he takes half.
Okay. What kind of save? The Constitution?
Con, probably.
That's
Maybe dex.
that's gonna fail. It's gonna fail.
On.
It's gonna fail.
Yeah, 12.
Okay. All right. So, Lukthaen, you are now up proper. What?
How
what's you got?
far am I from the dragon?
You are probably at that point.
Dragon?
Let's see, what you did 60 feet.
I was gonna be 40, and then the dragon moved some stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah, so
what
it
the
probably
result is.
puts you, and it's moving around, and it's a dragon, right? It takes a step, and it's already 10 feet.
Yeah.
So it's probably almost, it's probably about 30 feet from you at that
Okay.
point then.
Cool. So first thing that's gonna happen is that Rom is gonna shoot past me, and it's just gonna go like, and it's actually gonna do like, it's gonna look like a snowstorm. It's just emitting from this little birdie hawk dude.
Okay.
And it's going to breathe cold on this dragon.
Okay.
So dragon needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Because I'm a drow.
16?
That's a pass, but we'll still take a couple of colds.
Indeed.
Ooh, good roll. Okay, so we're rounding down, right? Well, it's 11. I'll let you do the DM math. It would have been 11 on an unsuccessful saving throw.
Okay, so I will say you give him 6.
Like that. That's his action. And I am going to cast the spell Shatter on a creature. Kind of just like pull my hands back and like go like this, and then like there's almost like a ripple on the ground, like going, and then like right centered on the dragon, it's just kind of like this ball of force just kind of explodes.
Okay.
And he needs
that
to
a
make
save?
Con save, yeah.
Con save. He's pretty good on con. Ooh, but not that time. That's an 8 total.
Not that time. Sucks too soon.
You know, just now that I think about it, we're both playing our characters wrong. Because why didn't I smite whenever I hit?
I know, since I am.
No drain ambush,
Just
no
waiting for
smites.
some reinforcement. Whoa, that is the biggest 3d6 roll I've ever rolled in my entire life.
Is that 3d8 then?
3d8 is I rolled the right dice, I just didn't say the word correctly.
That's fine.
Thank you though.
Yeah.
19
Wow.
19
thunder
damage.
damage.
Thunder damage for you. Yep. Lukthaen, finish this dragon. How does that look?
Yeah, so I'm like, we're just like, me and Rom are moving, and it's like anime scene, wind is blowing through our hair, and then I just kind of give Rom the look, and he just like takes off, cold, just sprays the scene, and the dragon like, as the mist kind of clears from this cold damage, you see that like like sneaking over, and then just like, and then like the snow goes everywhere, and just like blasts him in his chest. And he just like falls over, not onto a house or anybody's personal property or anything. And he's just like on his back, like just like lifeless.
A bug.
Indeed.
Excellent.
Nice.
All right. So you all have defeated a young blue dragon.
Yeah, we did.
So, like you said, this thing is toppled over. It is just sprawled out onto the ground. Obviously, everyone starts cheering. Everyone like. What do you all do now?
The young dragon's dead.
Yeah, so you have a dead dragon, some cheering townsfolk. Now that everyone's still kind of looking up, making sure there's nothing else in the sky about to drop down on them. After they give the all clear, the front gates to the keep start to open, and people start coming out. Anyone who needs healing, Beetle is able to attend to them. Anyone who anyone who perished, obviously they are dealt with accordingly. And obviously the townsfolk are incredibly grateful for your assistance. Everyone is shaking hands. Lukthaen, gives you one of those big, arm in arm kind of handshakes. Yeah, what do you all do now?
Gonna go down and locate Fayal.
Okay. Okay, so you're gonna head down into the keep.
I'm gonna call out, Fayal, if you're here, if you can grip my hands here, we'll get out of here. See what.
Right, and you're asking. You're gonna go. Have you seen this boy? Which, of course, no, because he's invisible.
We don't know.
Okay, so as you are, as you're kind of like, feeling around, Fayal, you don't hear anything yet.
Party of 4E?
We're playing 4E next time.
Dark Ages of 4th edition. Oh, God. We don't want. Please don't make.
So, again, the interior of this, as you go farther and farther into some of the caves and caverns where a lot of the, the non-military and the non-fighting personnel were kind of holed up, you go farther and farther, you're just kind of looking around. People are kind of starting to file outward. It seems safe. And you're going farther and farther and farther. And as the ends of the caves, there's not a whole lot of light. You get about 100 feet and the light starts to dip off, but the caves continue. It would seem, and once you start getting to like that little edge of where the light starts to drop off, you start to hear Fayal's voice. It's like, Fox, is that you? Please, come further.
Okay, Fayal, what are you doing so deep in here? We're supposed. Yikes! Sorry. Why aren't
He's
you
a
with
growing
the others?
boy.
Getting into some weird furry territory. Yeah, what are you doing so deep in the cave? It doesn't work.
You're meant to find something.
I can't. How have you burrowed so deep?
Why are you so deep inside?
Well,
How
I've
did
wandered
you
off
get
so
so
far
deep inside?
from the rest of the group? Yeah. So I'll keep walking around feeling for him.
Okay. As you get a little bit farther, you actually notice that the cave kind of curves a little bit, but you can actually see a little bit of like a flame or some kind of light coming from that area. What do you do?
I'm gonna call out for him again.
Right. So you call out for him, and what you see is like a torch just kind of like come out from behind, from around the corner, like it's a torch, just like by itself, just like over here. You just see this floating torch, and obviously he's still invisible, but he directs you down to around that corner, and what you all see, or what you see rather, is there's kind of like this nook. It only goes maybe about 10 or 20 feet. There's like this small little cavern, and lining the walls there is there's about 5 statues on each side of a very familiar sight to you guys now at this point. There are 5 on each side dragonborn warriors that are just these statues. They look about as pristine as they could be, right? It looks like they haven't been messed with, they haven't been defaced or deformed in any way. It's So if the people knew about it, probably did. They probably just left it alone, or they probably know about it. But obviously, they probably noticed there's some kind of significance. So they just, at this point, no one's messed with it. What all do you do now? What do you do? What? Cut to what everyone else is doing. Salvaging some dragon meat or anything.
Actually,
Yeah.
this is
Actually,
this is like the first like actual dragon that didn't like vanish upon impact that we've been near. So I would probably be like studying the crap out of it because we keep seeing like vague allusions to these things, or like they come, they terrorize, and then they leave. Like we've all dreamed about them, and we're all presently aware of like how rare this creature is. And then I just got told like, come face off against the Dragon Queen. What the fuck is the Dragon Queen? So I'm like studying this dragon intently, like inch over inch. Like if people pass, I'm like making sure everyone's okay, blah blah blah. But I'm kind of like, like actually like kind of infatuated by this dead dragon.
Of course. So what you would you don't innately know, but of course through your studies and probably through things that you may have read or have heard. Obviously, this is a blue dragon. It gives off it uses lightning as its breath weapon. All of these little demons, little mephits and whatnot, it's probably something it procced in order to try to terrorize this town. Obviously, you don't know why at this point. Is there anything in particular that you might be looking into, or is Lukthaen a sketcher? Is he an artist? Would he like?
Yeah, I mean he can. He has a very practiced hand. Normally he uses it to journal, but he can draw if he needs to draw.
Sure.
So.
So you are taking all of the notes that you can.
Diagramming and
everything.
Measurements and all of the details.
So everything that you could know from visually inspecting a live dragon. Okay. Is there anything in particular you wanted to know presently?
Not specifically. At some point, he would probably want to know. Well, I don't want anybody to come and start like picking scales off of this thing.
Right.
So I'm like also like looking around, like I'm kind of like forming a barrier, and I killed the dragon,
Right.
and I'm
nothing
like,
to see here. Nothing to see.
Yeah. So like this whole situation has got me hyped. Like this is the most like I've ever felt empowered in a situation in my life.
Yes.
And so I'm like,
Nice.
don't come over here. Like I'm busy. Stay away. Kind of actually being a little bit sharp with people.
Yeah, a little snappy.
And just trying to keep everyone like a safe distance away. I don't want anybody to get any scales or anything. I might talk to the group when I reconvene with them if they're not nearby.
I think
about like.
Yeah, I think seeing this, Aust would get with Lukthaen and try to like basically be like, hey, he's the smart guy, and we need to let him kind of get some data. So let's keep the townsfolk away from the dragon.
Of
So
course.
kind of run perimeter around it.
Yes, obviously. So yes, he probably knows exactly what you're saying, what you're trying to do. Keep everyone away. Obviously, you don't know why the dragon was here to begin with.
The last thing is like I know why people are using dragon parts right now is to like empower themselves.
Right.
But I also, as a wizard, know that dragon body parts can be useful in like they're valuable. They could be used as like spell components.
Right.
All kinds of things. So I'd be seeing if there was anything useful I could take from
Sure.
the dragon for current, future, or past use.
Right. If you're trying to gather something, why don't you give me an Arcana check?
18.
So obviously, you know at this point, you know what the scales are potentially capable of, but you also get a sense that, I mean, dragons are innately magical. You probably get a sense that the blood from the dragon would probably be useful for some things in the future. So, however you decide to try to, if you wanted to gather something like that, and is there anything else that are you trying to cut off any chunks or?
I think I would want almost more like kind of a souvenir. One of it's like, you know, the little claw hand that hangs off the wing.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like take that shit.
Oh yeah, like the wingtip.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dew claw or whatever.
So yeah, you were able to, and again, it's a young dragon, so it's relatively small. So it's not like it's not like you gotta throw it over your shoulder just to carry it, right? It's relatively small for a dragon. So you're probably able to, with enough time, we just probably.
I think I would not necessarily knowing why I'm doing it. I think I would take some scales.
Okay.
Because they seem to be a commodity in our world.
Okay.
And so I think having some could prove useful at some point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I would try to harvest some blood in a water skin, or if I have a beaker or vial, that kind of thing.
Right.
Which I'm a science guy. I'm sure I have something like that.
So yeah, especially as you are, as you're going through this, as you're physically putting your hands onto all of these individual items and components, you also feel, again, you like you said, you felt that sense of empowerment. Like you, for some reason, right now, you kind of have this surge of just energy or something about you, but you don't know what it is yet. What else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Wrapping it up?
Yeah.
Before.
Okay.
I'd probably, after seeing that she was struggling to find Threa, I'll go help her find Threa.
Okay, cool.
Once I notice that Lukthaen is no longer taking measurements and start to harvest stuff, I'm probably gonna grab some scales too.
Okay. So, you guys chunk off a couple of scaleses. Let's see. They're pretty hardy, but let's just say, with some effort, you're able to cut and or break off about 2 scales eaches, unless you really wanted to start destroying something. But that's kind of, in the effort to do that, that's kind of just what comes off.
If that's what I kind of got with.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be making that's fine.
Just trying to skin it alive.
It's right in the middle of the town, just hacking this thing to bits.
Yeah, right outside the keep.
All right. So back to Haugh, we see these other dragonborn statues, and what do we do now?
You said that there are 5 on each side.
Correct.
So there are 10 total. In the last place, I believe there were 8. So now there are 10 here.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in pristine condition. What are they dressed like? Are they dressed the same, or are they different, or what's the? Yeah,
so individually they're all kind of different, but very much like the fighter warrior type. Some of them are some of them have swords, some of them have battle axes, or some of them standing there with spears, and there's a variety of, but definitely the fighter type.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Is there any kind of writing or engraving on any of them that I can make out?
You do not see any on these. There's no, as you're looking around, there's no plaque or anything. There's no kind of inscriptions or anything. It looks like these statues are just here, but obviously very neatly arranged.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so no other like no, I don't know, like altar or any kind of like benches or any kind of anything that would like maybe show some sort of purpose for them kind of coming in and out? Does that make sense? Like
Right. So from this perspective, no. And so as you guys are hanging out down here, one of the townsfolk kind of notices that you guys are down here, and he comes down, just kind of seeing what you guys are doing. It's like, oh, I see you found the statues. They've been here for as long as I've been here. They've not really sure how long they've been here, in fact, but ever since the town's been started, they have been here.
I take the torch so it's not floating.
All right.
And just say, yeah, I was really curious about these. I've seen these elsewhere. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen these elsewhere. Any kind of rumors or someone who's been here? I don't know how long. You said since the beginning of this town. How long has that been?
This town's probably been here, I don't know, 50, 60 years in total, but as far as I know, these have always been here.
Okay.
I'm not really sure if anyone here knows where they really came from, but obviously they're not bothering us, so why would we bother them?
Okay. Any kind of rumors or anything swirling around about them at all? Any ghost stories or?
I mean, I'm not. So he kind of steps in a little bit. It's kind of looking around. It's like I'm not really familiar with their kind. Obviously, you hear stories of dragonborn people from time to time, but I don't know what's real at this point. Like, well, so he starts to kind of make his way out, and it's like, well, feel free to join us when you're ready.
Yeah.
And he just kind of walks back off.
Okay. Great. Where are you? Are you coming in?
Yeah. I'm walking behind.
Okay.
I'm coming in.
Okay.
You found some statues?
Yeah. Look at this place. Don't you remember seeing all of these
Yeah.
at that last stop? I'm gonna say like Haugh. I mean, there are more here. Could you recognize any of the additional two of them? I mean, is that crazy?
Right. So he's you can't tell, but he's looking around at these, and it's like, well, obviously similar to the statues we have encountered before. I don't know why they would be here. We might have to look deeper into why my kind would be out here. This doesn't seem to be any type of shrine, or perhaps it was some kind of, and then kind of, well, you can't see, but kind of looks, back out through the cave, and perhaps it was a stronghold of their own at one point. I suppose our journey has only provided more questions than answers at this point.
Is this like a dead end, or does it?
Yeah.
keep
No,
going?
it doesn't go any farther. So that's really all that you guys see at this point. Cut 2. Darn. It's okay. Gotta cliffhang sometimes.
Oh.
Back in LA,
Oh.
the 3 chromatic dragons that we had established that were in the crater of the Mount Tane, trying to dig their way through the solid rock that was probably once molten. We may never know. At this point, they have dug about 50 feet down into this rock base, and they finally broken through. They're finally starting to break through, and it's beginning to open up. And so they're clawing, they're doing whatever they can to kind of make this opening large enough for them to fit down into. Looking through this hole, it is complete blackness. There is absolute dark. So each of them go into this cavern, and if from the inside, this cavern is absolutely enormous. From inside of this cavern, it looks like there's just a dot of light. That is the hole that they have made. And then these three dragons kind of claw their way along what is now the ceiling of this. So they come in through the hole and kind of clawing their way along the ceiling. It is so dark in here, they would not. They wouldn't dare to try to fly around and run into whatever it is that might be down here. There is absolutely no light save for the light that is coming in. They're just clawing, and they're just kind of looking around. They're trying to see anything. And then as they are kind of looking around, be quiet. And then this enormous roar, or this low rumble, it sounds enormous yet far away. It just fills this cavern, just absolutely fills this entire cavern. There's a slight rumble, and the red dragon looking around at the others.
The queen still slumbers. Soon, this wretched existence will know oblivion.